Welcome back, everybody, to episode 37 of Buddy Pass Podcast.
Bergeron episode.
Okay, let me finish, and then you can be stupid. Does that sound good? Yep. All right, thanks. We're back to you with another week of hockey. Things are right around the corner. We got rookie camps wrapping up. We got training camp starting soon. But for now, we're going to check in with the fellows back in Worcester. How are we, fellas? We're a little under the weather today.
Yeah.
Very much so under the weather today. You can hear it.
Exhibit A.
What?
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like shit too, Raph?
No, I feel good, actually. I just didn't want you guys to feel different.
Do you feel bad?
I'm just like very tired,
Mm.
but like I always am.
Mm.
I feel like I'm just slightly more than usual today.
Yeah.
I feel like legitimate garbage.
We get our COVID results today.
Yeah.
Still waiting for
Big
my
day.
email.
I know, dude.
I will say though, if we do get a phone call, or if I do get a phone call, I swear to God, I hope it's during this episode. I really, really do.
Would you cry on live?
Yeah, what would your reaction be?
I would answer it on.
I know,
live.
but like, would you be like, man, would you freak out? Like, what's, you know?
I would be like.
If you smash my laptop.
I would no.
Fine.
I wouldn't rage. I would just answer the phone and I'd be like, "Yep,
Yeah.
yep, okay," and then I'd go home.
And that's the last we see of you.
And then I never come back.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that nice little email that really just gets my week going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're not really feeling it right now, so we don't really have a lot of stupid banter at the moment. Get the gears turning with a little hockey talk. We'll probably get some, but for now, I think you guys want to start with the Darlene contract.
We got a
Can I ask
trivia.
my trivia question?
Oh, we're doing trivia right now.
Yeah. This
Okay.
one, I won't fuck it up.
Maybe we'll get the gears turning.
No, this is a good one because
Yeah.
I was reading some articles in my last class just about like I was Googling stuff about the Kaprizov signing and found a couple other articles. So this article is written in 2019 and it mentioned the last 10 Stanley Cup champions.
Mm-hmm.
So I checked. It was written in December 2019. So it was talking about from the 2010 winner to the 2019 winner.
Uh-huh.
And those last 10 Stanley Cup champions, only one of the teams had a player taking up over 12% of the team's cap space. Which team was it and who was the player?
You said from what? From 2010?
2010 to 2019, those winners.
One,
Kaner
two,
Days.
Who knows?
three,
One
four.
player
Oh.
and one of the winners took up over 12% of that team's cap
So if they have
space
two
the
like
year they won
them,
the cup.
if they have two people, it doesn't count. Just
I mean, no team had two people
Six.
each taking up over 12% of the
oh,
cap.
was there a deal not signed by the time they won?
No.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no,
I
it
thought-
probably was. But if we're asking one particular player, I think we also have to pick. It's only picking from 6 teams, too, I think, in those 10, 11 years. Because
Let's
Chicago won 3, Tampa won 2,
Drew Doughty's contract wasn't signed. before
LA
after.
won 2, Pittsburgh won 2.
Uh-huh.
Tampa did not win two.
They went to 2.
From when? 2010 to when? Right?
2019.
Oh, 2019. Sorry, I thought you said 20.
No.
Sorry, I thought it was present. I'm not present currently.
Fuck, dude. I don't know.
One player.
One player from one team. That
Basically, there was one team. It's hard to word. There was one team out of all those Stanley Cup winners on any of the given years that had a player take up more than 12% of the cap space.
Is it like an obvious one? Like a Chicago?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's not
Ovi?
like it's not like a fucking player you've never heard of. No.
Is it
He probably took up
Tarasenko?
like just under 12% if I had to guess. And no,
Damn.
this player took up 13.3% of the team's cap space.
13.3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! This
One got you guys.
This one didn't get the gears
'Cause I'm
going.
thinking,
It
like,
ruined the
Yeah,
gears.
oh my god. Give me some WD-40 to the face right now. I think
You want me
'cause
to
I'm just
narrow down the range?
yeah.
Well,
No, I'm just trying to think because I know Drew Doughty makes $11 million right now, but that was signed after they won the cup.
Okay.
So I'm
Put
trying
it
to
this
think.
way. They won 2 cups in that span. The team.
So
it's either
Chicago or LA.
No, they won
Chicago.
exactly 2 cups in that span.
Oh, so Chicago. I mean LA.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, or Pittsburgh. Oh, Malkin?
Malkin.
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
Both of those years, his cap hit was 13.3% of the space.
Oh,
2016 and 17.
So I was trying to think. I know when Crosby signed. So when Crosby signed, he took the same amount of percentage of the cap that McDavid did. Both 15%.
Yeah.
But obviously people now don't really like understand that. So they're like, well, look at Crosby's deal. You know, McDavid should have taken that. Well, that was 12.5 back in the day.
Yeah.
So damn, I didn't really think it'd be
interesting.
Yeah. Nice question though.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was that was really good.
I was reading the article and I was like, that had like its own little paragraph, and I was like, that'd be a good question.
It ruined our gears.
The
gears.
I mean, were the gears ever going to begin with? Though?
We were hoping for it at least. Wow. Now I wonder how.
So you wanted to talk about deleting?
How fucking stupid do we sound right now in live?
Oh,
I wonder
whoever's
listening to this. Somebody listening to this is gonna need another cup of coffee to wake up to.
We should get more coffee. Can we go to Bodo's after this?
I'm so down.
Wait, really?
Oh my god,
dude! No.
I gotta write a paper.
Dude,
but
they're open until like 8. I still have a little homework
I'll
to do.
daddy
Not
bust.
much.
I'll daddy bust.
You'll what?
Daddy bust. I'll quiver.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to Bodo's after.
My shit be
I'm gonna get a
Yeah,
donut.
we actually are.
Yeah, I can go for a nice donut. A donut would really cheer me up right now. Wow. It's also raining where we are, so
yeah, the weather is so shitty.
Yeah, so I feel like
It's
that's
just a depressing day.
So Darlene signed in Buffalo.
Yeah,
he signed for $6 million for 3 years. Honestly, I really liked the deal. I was really high. I was a really big Darlene guy. I think you guys knew that too.
Yeah.
On the pod, I probably even talked about that too. I thought when he came into the league, I thought he was gonna be the closest thing we'd get to Nick Lidstrom. Hasn't really turned out that way. He's still only 22 though.
Yeah.
So there's so much time for this kid. I really like the deal. I like, $6 million, so fair. He's gonna make his change. 3 years. Hopefully things are kind of turned around by then. Then he'll get paid, and he's gonna show in those 3 years who the fuck Darlene actually is, because he's so nasty. That's a hopeful though. You just never know. But I really like the deal for Buffalo. I think they finally got something right.
Jay Fresh posted his micro stat card, and everything is very good except the entry defense. So basically just on the transition and puck battles.
Yeah.
Anything puck moving offensive is very, very good so far.
And that's his thing. He's a puck moving offensive defenseman. He's a little tall and lanky, and that's just his game. He's a Swede. I mean, that's what we're gonna get from them. Klingberg probably has the same card.
Honestly, I mean? I bet they're very good.
Heiskanen probably a little bit better though, because he's pretty nice at D. But no, I love the kid. I love the signing. That's all I really like.
I was reading a thing. I'm trying to find it on Twitter now that said that 3x6 deal that he signed kind of sets the tone for Vancouver with both Hughes and Pettersson.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know a little bit different. Obviously, Pettersson's a forward, but I guess comparing it more towards Hughes. But it if he's getting $6 million, you could easily, their agents could easily make an argument for them getting
100%.
Because I think
8
or maybe a hot take, but I think Quinn Hughes is a little overrated.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean? I think he's a fabulous player. I think he's a nice, solid piece, a nice young gun. And there was no reason for him and Makar to be in the same race together. I mean, Makar is just on a different fucking level.
I think he's got a high ceiling. I think he's still going to be one of the top 10 defensemen in the league.
Right now.
But right now, no, I agree. I don't think he's really done too much to solidify the talk that he's getting.
I'd put him in the same class as maybe and not in terms of play style, just in terms of where they rank among defensemen in the league. Maybe like a Ryan McDonough or a Shea Theodore, something like that, where, by no means is he a scrub at all, but I wouldn't put him in my top 10.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right now, though.
Right now.
Because I know in 3 years, 4 years, he's going to be an absolute force.
Yeah, but now we got more guys like Powers coming in. You're going to have the Luke brother, Luke Hughes, coming in.
Did you see what Jack said?
That's tampering. That's 100% tampering.
He's like, the recruitment process has already started.
That's tampering. How's that not tampering?
To get Quinn.
Oh,
New
yeah,
Jersey.
yeah.
That has to be tampering.
Dude, did you see the shot he took at Vancouver? Jack Hughes.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was it was something about development or just the team / organization in general, talking about Quinn's situation.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's how it happens when you're just, or that's how it works when you're just not a bad team.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much paraphrased a little. I forget the exact wording, but it was basically that.
Yeah.
Didn't New Jersey finish lower in the
They
standings
did.
than Vancouver?
They did,
Because
yeah.
one of the hockey accounts posted it and was like, "So who's gonna tell Jack?"
Yeah. No, it's facts, dude. I mean,
The three of them will be on the same team at some
That
point,
would
though.
be.
they're gonna be the Ball
And
brothers.
then they need to draft.
They would be the next
They need to
Sauls.
draft the other
the
Jack
Sauls,
Hughes
yeah.
and also get Jack Quinn. Most confusing lineup of all time.
I 1,000% like just seeing like the three of them interact with each other this summer and hearing what Jack said. They're going to play together. They're going to.
You know
be on
they
the
want
same
to
team.
too. It's
Yeah.
not like they don't want to, dude. That would be so exciting. I think that'd be so sick.
Should we move over to the news out in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah, long awaited.
Kirill Kaprizov decides not to go back to Russia and stay in the NHL on a contract that sees him at 5 years for $9 million per year.
It is the biggest. It's the biggest sophomore season contract signing in history.
A million %. I mean, if this, that's
Yeah,
why I think the 5 years is fine. At least it's not 8. I mean, in case he turns out to not be.
He's a sophomore at 30 years old.
Yeah.
Damn 5th years.
Yeah, Jesus.
I mean, I think he's sick though. I really do. And like I saw a debate we can get into after about who's going to score more goals, him or Cole Caulfield. I mean, I love Kirill's game. I think he sees the ice just better than most people in the league. And I think his edge work and the way he protects the puck is just second to none. I think he's absolutely incredible and so dynamic. I think it's just going to rely on, all right, you got paid. We see what you can do. And then the last part about being a professional athlete is do what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Put the points on the boards, do the intangibles, do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Nobody's looking at fucking Scott Mayfield and saying win a Norris Trophy. But people are looking at Kirill Kaprizov saying win a Hart Trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Your gears are turning right now.
No,
I just killed that.
I know. I'd be kidding.
Speaking of Cole Caulfield though, and like Kaprizov from last year, I think the Calder race this year is going to be exciting.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm pretty sure Caulfield and Zegras had like the best odds most recently.
And then that kid out in Detroit, Raymond. I heard people have been sneaky looking at him. And then Vancouver has that other kid. How do you say it?
Colson?
Yeah, that
Did
kid.
he not play enough games last year to not be a rookie?
No, he's going to be a rookie this year.
But then there's also in LA, if they play enough games, Byfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tyler Madden's looked really good too.
Yeah.
If
And
they
then-
both don't end up in
True.
Buffalo.
There's another I was going to say, but I forget.
I know. What do you guys think
Spencer
about
Knight.
Spencer Knight? Absolutely.
I would
this is
love
gonna be
to
an
see.
exciting-
I would love to see Spencer Knight win the Calder.
That would be really
1,000%.
sick.
They could do
Like
the
just to see a
whole
goalie.
Do the
Yeah.
whole Cam Ward thing that Carolina did when they won their cup. They wrote a rookie goalie the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
And like look at what happened.
Mhm.
Up right. Singa.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about also like just going on the Kirill Kaprizov deal? Like what do you guys think about the numbers, him as a player? What are you guys thinking?
It's 5 years, right?
5
Yeah.
years, $9 million.
In terms of the Wilds case, I think that's a good deal. You got your leading point scorer
Mhm.
this past year locked up for $5 million for 5 years. Sorry. On Kirill's side, I think I know he wanted to go shorter. That's probably the middle ground that they found.
Yeah.
Is like he wanted 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Minnesota wanted 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
If you're Kirill, though, you like to see 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, go actually go right in the middle.
Yeah.
Just kind of make your bag in a couple of years. But overall, I think it should be a deal that benefits everybody.
We were talking about this too, Brett. How about when he's going to be around 30 by the time?
I just checked. It puts him at 29 years old when this contract is up.
And then what? Do you send another big ticket for another 5-6 years that puts you at 34
Yeah.
to 36 around
Mhm.
that range? Like that's why I'm really wondering to see what this kid can do and how does he look like longevity wise.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like it'll put him at 29 when he has to sign a new one after. And like, are they looking to do like same term with maybe like slightly more money because that'll bring him to 34 years old, but like then like I always think of 30 as just that age where like once you're 30, it's like you don't know when this guy's going to start dropping in terms of his play. So like it almost kind of puts the Wild in a tough situation more than Kaprizov when the contract is up because he's going to be 29, 30 years old. And like I feel like that's like the most awkward age to like negotiate a contract.
Or
alternative.
Did we see another case of a player overhyping themselves, asking for a lot of money for short term because they think that's what they're worth? And now that they got it, they might struggle in 2 years. And like a lot of the contracts we saw earlier in the summer, is this one that gets bought out in 2 years, 3 years, right?
I mean, there's so many examples too.
There's so many different things. Every contract that was signed this summer looks like a deal that the GMs were anticipating buying them out in 3 years.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm sure that won't happen. I'm sure he's going to go back in and light it up, be top 10 in scoring. If not this year, definitely next year.
Kind of reminds me of like a Radulov case where Radulov started here in the NHL, went back to Russia, and then he comes back. You know, something where I think a lot of these Russian players, you know, have that like national pride and they want to play for like the league that's in their home country. I mean, they're probably one of the biggest celebrities in Russia. I would say the hockey players.
Probably. I don't like when players kind of hold out on that because they're like, you don't think I'm worth as much as I think I am. Oh my God.
That was tough. You were spitting there.
I know, dude. You lagged.
I did lag. I did. I never have a day off. Never have a day off. The fuck was I even saying?
Did you go to the gym today?
No.
Are you going to?
No.
I saw you there.
I'm not going today. I could.
You need a day off.
I could go to. It's a leg day, so I could push myself through that and feel great right after.
Yeah.
But then an hour after I get back, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good day to do.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah.
So I'm not going today, so I can be okay tomorrow.
Wipe your boogies tonight, and then blow them tomorrow. Analogy guy has never taken a day off.
So anyway, what I think I was trying to say before I lagged out, for my controller disconnected. No, it's gone. It's
oh my
gone.
God.
Dude, oh my God. Dude, I want to know why this light shining on us, dude. I'm fucking sweating right now. Just sitting
Look at how red my face is.
Can we turn the light off?
You want to try?
Yeah. Oh, someone.
Oh.
Look like aliens.
If we sat on that side of the table, we'd have those lights on us. We would. Oh God.
Oh
this
God.
This isn't bad.
No, I guess it's
so
okay.
much nicer
this
now.
episode.
Yeah,
so much nicer.
It's not like many people watch.
It just caught somewhere just like this.
The phone. I just called it the phone. Is the fan on fully?
Not on full blast. Only one.
How long did
it's
those
also just
gummies
fucking
last?
humid out, so.
Dude, well, we did pop that second one.
I know. That was so dumb. Actually kidding. Never had a bad idea.
I hate. Okay, ready? I got it now. I hate when players hold out to kind of get what they think they're worth.
Yeah.
But they end up just shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, like going off of that though, I mean, if I'm a player,
shooting themselves.
If I'm a player, I know the fucking my GM's probably gonna fuck me. That's her whole job, dude.
Well, that's why you got an agent.
Yeah, but still, I mean, unless the agent, I would tell my agent, you know, I'm big dog, got to get paid big dog dollars.
You're just putting yourself in a really, really tough position. Like, look at Jimmy Vesey.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Jimmy Vesey held out. He's like, you know what? I'm better than that. Yeah. I don't need to sign with a Nashville team that's not competing. I want to sign with a team that's competing because I think I can contribute.
That's also a guy that hasn't played, though. He's never played an NHL game.
Well, I understand that. But I'm not like – it's going to be a little bit different pressure in terms of Kaprizov. But now everyone's like, okay, you held out all summer long, caused everyone all this unneeded stress. If you don't score 70 points this year, you are a disappointment, and I fucking hate you. Like, tell me if Kaprizov hits anything under 70 points this year, tell me you won't be disappointed.
Well, I agree because he got this contract and now he's being paid to be the point guy. I agree with that, but I also think that players, especially when they're, you know, restricted and shit like that too, whatever leeway room that they could wiggle, I would take it. I think they got to get paid, especially with all the escrow they've all lost over the COVID times. So I agree and I disagree. Where it's like
I still want players to kind of stand up for themselves.
Yeah,
but
that's like my.
But it's these extreme cases where like you hold out all summer because you're like, no, I want this money.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
Well, like, what if
you're gonna be willing to compromise? And I feel like
Kaprizov
wasn't.
This is a compromise, I would say.
He compromised on years. He didn't compromise on price.
I think he's a $9 million player. From if the trajectory stays the same, I think he's a $9 million player all day long.
Not right now. I wouldn't give him $9 million right now.
Well, you don't pay him. You're going to pay him a year at a time then?
No, I'm just saying. I guess what's the breakdown of his contract?
Yeah, I don't know what the breakdown is.
Here, you know what?
You're the one that usually does that.
I do usually do that.
I think it's $8 million, and then he gets a $1 million gulag from the team.
I really just want to point out in the middle of this while Aiden is looking this up. AIDS is looking this up. My bad. Zdeno Chara signing with the Islanders is one of the funniest things I've seen in so long.
Absolutely. Don't know why. I was on my phone. I started geeking out, and Brett was like, "What's so funny?" I go, "Zdeno Chara fucking signed with the Islanders," and we just started geeking because you're telling me Scott Mayfield and Zdeno Chara are going to be a partner?
Dude, they're going to be filthy.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Not. They're just going to be out there they're not going to hit people. They're going to assault people. One of them will be in jail by the end of the year. And that's a pure hard fact.
I'm so excited.
That's a buddy fact.
It probably means it's his last year because he started on the Islanders and
true, yeah.
Or maybe retire.
Which will be weird.
Playing his last season with the Islanders where he started full circle. Go ahead, Aids.
Yep.
So Kirill Kaprizov is making $9 million flat for the next 5 years.
Wow.
That average is actually what he's making. It's not a build up.
What's the
it's not like a he's getting 6 this year, 8.5
it's not structured besides $9 million flat every single year.
He is making $9 million this year, next year, the year after, and the year after.
What's the median in mode though?
Yeah, have you done a two-tail
test? Did you do a two-tail significance test to find out if we're 95% confident that the variation?
Because I'm only 5% confident that
the variation in Kirill Kaprizov's contract.
Yeah, no.
Did you just start rapping? Dude, there was no
math raps.
Full Einstein on you.
Math raps. Matthew B raps. My bad, my fault.
Be forced. So yeah, that's even crazier. Because I thought at least there'd be a build-up. Because now he's making $9 million this year. If he doesn't get 70 points, you are going to be the biggest. You're going to be public enemy number one in Minnesota.
He's going to get 70 points, though.
I mean, especially they locked up Fiala, too, for that duration.
That's true.
I like Eriksson. I think they got some pieces. I think it's really good to get fucking Zach Parise out of there. That fucking asshole. That dude is not a nice person.
We still don't know anything about his contract. Other than the fact that he is signed.
You don't even know Chara's either.
Yeah.
I swear Chara's came out. Did it not?
No, I don't.
I know discussion.
It's because they are over the cap right now.
True.
They're over the cap before those two signings.
And they signed like 3 players since.
When they had that big signing day of like Sorokin and Palmieri, Cizikas. There's one more, right?
Yeah.
Or was it just those 3?
No, there was one more. Sorokin, Palmieri, Cizikas.
Was it Beauvillier?
Yeah, I think it was Beauvillier.
So when they signed those 4, it pushed them over the cap.
Yeah.
And they've signed Parise and Chara now since then without getting rid of any cap.
And then they have Kiefer Bellows and some other RFA to sign too.
But I know it's Lou, so he's going to figure something out.
Lou has too many dead bodies he's done for people. Like, people owe him favors.
I bet you he's a part of the mafia.
He's killed people, and that's a fact.
He has. Like, he himself, too, with his, like, own hand.
With his bare fucking Lou hands. I'm just going to start talking about this even more, and there's going to be a red dot on my forehead if I continue, so I'm going to stop. You know. Now I'm scared.
Whoa,
another sign that I thought was really interesting, but I kind of liked it, too, was Cal Peterson.
2 goalie signings.
The goalie out in the Kings.
A bit much,
but I really like the kid. Like, I don't think he's $5 million. It's 3 years for $5 million per year. I love Cal Peterson. I really do like him a lot. 5 is a little much, I would say, but like, I don't know. I think he can play up to it, especially with his team getting better, and he actually has capable hockey players in front of him. I like him, dude. I think he's a solid tendy. Really
I agree.
Solid.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I just feel like he hasn't. What do you?
We're slumped. We are sloth men.
We've had some intellectual conversations right now, though.
Because your girl gave me all that intellect.
I like the Merzlikins contracts, though.
I like that one better.
Did we talk about that?
We haven't talked about that yet.
You just brought up Peterson, so I was just going into Merzlikins
Right, well.
because another goalie. But his is 5 by 5.4. And, I mean, he's might be that roster's most valuable piece.
Line,
Yeah, I said might because, like, Line was on my mind, too.
Yeah, sure. Berensky.
Maybe even, like, Voracek now.
Berensky.
I forgot Voracek was on the Jackets.
He went back home.
He's from.
Well, no. Voracek is not from.
Corrali went home.
Corrali did go home, but no, I think he used to play there. He was in the one of those trades. I think he was in the Jeff Catta trade. The Jeff Catta trade with Philly.
Voracek? Really?
I'm pretty sure. I know I know he's played in Philly before. I'm almost positive.
You mean Columbus?
Yes, both.
I don't think he did.
Check me.
I don't think.
Fucking check me.
But yeah, no. Other than like maybe Werenski and a couple of those forwards, he's extremely valuable to that team.
Yeah, absolutely. He may have been drafted. I want to put that up there. I know he has ties.
I think
I know he has ties.
So does Lou.
Mob ties.
Mob ties.
All right. He was drafted by the Blue Jackets. That's not true. Yes, he was. He was drafted by the Blue Jackets, 7th overall.
Did he ever play for him?
Yeah, he played 3 seasons.
Yep, give me my fucking money.
And then went to Philly.
Give me my fucking money. What's it, the Jeff Carter trade?
I'm just looking at his league prospects.
Check it.
I mean, probably.
Check it.
His last year with the Blue Jackets was 2011. That's around when the Carter trade was.
Check it.
I'm not.
How did you know that?
Dude.
What was the other thing we were about to
Devin
look up?
Seneguchi.
What was the other thing we were about to look up?
Oh,
Merzlikins drafted.
Yeah, your girl.
Was he not drafted by Columbus?
That's what we're checking.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Whew.
No, he was. He may have been Tampa Bay.
Really?
Yeah, he may have been.
Nope, drafted by Columbus. 2014, 76 overall.
76. Wow.
Yeah, round 3.
Looks like his shell rating. No, I like him. I think it was a tad much. I think he's like, honestly, in my opinion, just like a really average goalie. I think Cal
Peterson is too.
Yeah.
Are you taking regardless of contracts, you can pick one to negotiate a contract out with, and you have a team? Are you taking Peterson or Merzlikins?
Merzlikins.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I think Merzlikins has proved himself more than Peterson has.
Peterson could end up being better, but
he could.
Yeah.
But
I think
right now, Merzlikins has played 2 very solid seasons with the Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
Numbers.
I'm just not. I would like to see how an actual team in front of LA would treat him.
Mm-hmm.
And an actual team in front of Columbus.
And Columbus,
yeah. I think there's also just been more of a story around Merzlikins. I mean, he's a character. I love him.
Yeah.
I think he's also a great face for hockey. Where Cal, I think, is more of an under the radar. He's in LA, where there's West Coast hockey's not the greatest in that division. I think he's also just kind of more of an under radar type guy. I think he likes to stay in the shadows a little bit. So I feel like that may have a part to do with it too, with me choosing Merzlikins, but it's close. It's really close in my opinion.
It is, and I think they're kind of on the same plane right now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I would only give Merzlikins the edge because he's had that starter position for a lot longer than Peterson has.
I mean, he's been starting over Johnny Quick the last couple seasons. Yeah.
I was just about to say, is Peterson making the U.S. Olympic roster as the 3rd string behind Gibson and Hellebuck?
No,
Spencer Knight, maybe.
Oh, true. Okay.
But I just don't know if they do that for a young kid. Nah.
I'd like to see it be Knight. I think it probably should be.
I mean, it would be a really good experience for him. I think you need to see that.
Who's another U.S. goalie that could be 3rd string?
Tim Thomas.
I mean, Quick, but
no.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Quick is horrible.
Now he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan Miller.
He's actually on the coaching staff.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's Gibson and Hellebuck obviously are the 2, but then.
I feel like we're definitely missing a really big one.
I
know,
feel like
right?
I'm looking
Ray
at
Emery.
Ben Bishop.
He's
That's-
American?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Ben Bishop.
I thought
And
he was
Robin
Canadian.
Leonard.
I thought you were American.
Wait, Robin Leonard's American?
Really?
Wait. No, he's Swedish. My
Yeah,
bad.
okay. That's what I
Hang
thought.
on.
You ever hear that guy talk?
Not even in the same body of land.
There it is.
Yep.
Same body of water.
Oh, Demko too. He's from California.
Oh,
What?
shit. That's right. I knew that
Yeah.
one.
I might
Sorry,
have been.
Cal. Sorry,
I
Cal.
might have been wrong on Ben Bishop too. My bad. But Demko's definitely American. Oh, Jack Campbell is. I think.
Mm-hmm.
An old teammate of Cal.
Actually, Alex Nedeljkovic is.
oh yeah,
I'm pretty
isn't
sure
he
he's from like
Ohio?
South Carolina. I thought it was like South Carolina.
When is
Maybe it is
Ohio?
Ohio. It's Ohio. Why does this kid just know this shit?
I know shit, dude.
But, like, how?
Because my only personality trait is literally just rips in hockey.
So it's
I'm
probably
work-
going to be Gibson.
I'm
Hellman,
working
and
on
Demko.
it. Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Probably see how the season goes.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's literally
Yeah.
the
That's
only
all I
other.
got.
Yeah,
Wrap it
no.
up
This,
here.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up real early, folks.
oh!
Don't turn the light on that quick again. Do it. Fucking do it.
I dare you.
Yep.
I will.
All right,
fight
Evan.
you. Okay.
That's sweaty. All right, everybody. Thank you for
I'm
tuning in
fucking
to this
wet.
episode of Buddy Pass Podcast. Sorry that our thoughts and minds were not in the building
Hey,
today.
I still think it was pretty good.
Yeah, you tried your best, and that's
I
all I
think
can
it
ask
was
for.
pretty
I think we
good.
did pretty well.
Yeah.
I lagged out once or twice, but
All righty,
Before.
wrapping it up. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Enjoy your weekend. Don't get COVID. And shout out to Pinky Pickers.
And rock on.
Peace, everybody.